I thought Jake last Thursday night conducted an outstanding interview with Dave Sharma, the beaten Liberal candidate in the seat of Wentworth at the recent federal election. Apart from addressing with clarity and geopolitical problems, especially as they relate to our region, Dave Sharma offered proof again that the Liberal Party has talent, but under the previous leadership, that talent was never cultivated or encouraged. You see, in life, people without a lot of talent feel threatened by those who have it. One of the issues raised in that excellent interview was the concern that the Solomon Islands have signed a $100 million deal with the Chinese telecommunications giant Huawei to build more than 100 mobile phone towers, deepening its partnership with Beijing. They'll take a loan from a Chinese state-owned bank for the first time and tie a significant component of their communications infrastructure to the Chinese telecommunications giant Huawei. As you know, our government has banned Huawei, H-U-A-W-I, Huawei, from building 5G networks in Australia, as have Canada and America, because of security concerns. The Solomon Islands government said in a statement last week, and I quote, "This proposal will be an historical financial partnership with the People's Republic of China since the two countries established diplomatic ties in 2019 as the two countries work closely to ensure the successful implementation and operation of the project," unquote. That's according to a Solomon Islands government statement. All this fewer than 2,000 kilometres from the Queensland coast. A further point to be made here is that the Prime Minister Sogavare has asked that elections due next May be delayed until after the Pacific Games in November next year. As Eric Bagshaw reports, this has sparked claims by the opposition that Sogavare is attempting to engineer civil unrest, triggering an intervention by China's security forces to enable Sogavare to hold on to power. So, what's this mean for us? Obviously, the growing China strength in the region is at best daunting. China have the largest navy in the world, 355 ships and submarines, 355. Its naval battle force has more than tripled in size in 2 decades. In 4 years, China has built new vessels, equivalent in tonnage to the entire Royal Australian Navy fleet. And they've done that every 18 months, new vessels. Its Coast Guard has doubled from 60 to 130 1,000-tonne ships in a decade. And over the next decade, China's nuclear warhead stockpile, estimated to be in the 200s last year, is projected to reach between 700 and 1,000 warheads. And every major city in Australia, including Hobart, is within range of China's missiles. Well, back to the Solomon Islands. Why the China focus, and why should we be concerned? Well, China have established 20 outposts in the South China Sea. They've rejected The Hague's permanent Court of Arbitration verdict in 2016 on their claims to the historic rights in the South China Sea. In other words, their claims were rejected by The Hague, but China ignored the ruling.